Hi everybody, this is my co-host Joey Torre, and he is going to read a book along with me for you on Butterfly House. And so we're happy to be sharing that. This book is by Eve Bunning and it's illustrated by Greg Shedd. So Joey will probably sit down here in a minute, or yeah, there he goes. And we're going to read the Butterfly House. So here's the first page, and I'm going to turn it so we can both see it, and Joey's certainly going to want to see it. So this is dedicated to Anna, who draws beautiful butterfly pictures, and to the butterfly people and Kids Museum in Pasadena in California. So here we go. I'm going to read it, and you can look at the pictures. When I was just a little girl, I saw a black creature. It was like a tiny worm. And I saved it from a greedy jay who wanted it for lunch. I carried it inside, safe on its wide green leaf. My grandpa said it was a larva and it would soon be a butterfly. Shall we see the picture of the little girl? So there's the little girl and grandpa. And we laid the larva carefully in the thistle leaves inside the empty jar up on a twig for it to climb on. And then it made the lid of soft white paper, all stuck together with glue. My grandpa knew exactly what to do. I raised butterflies myself, he said, when I was just your age. And then a strange thing happened. My grandpa once was young like me. How could that be? And we could be best friends? We could have been best friends back then. And my grandpa smiled and he said, it worked out somehow. We're best friends now. So this is our hero, our little girl looking through a net into the butterfly house. Joey, what do you think? Joey's not impressed yet. Up in his room, we found a box and we cut a window in the side and we covered it with screen. Soon I would take it inside to see my larva looking back at me. What would she see? A human face? A big, scary, strange, scary face that would... What would she think? Uh-oh. Joey's getting ready to read another book. He's turning his back on the book. Joey, this is a good book. I want it pretty till it goes, I said. And so Grandpa and I drew flowers on colored paper, cone flowers, blue, purple flowers, marigolds, lantia, bright and flame, and thistles, and we wedged a garden twig inside the box for her to walk in, and her wings would dry once she became a butterfly. So there's Grandpa and our hero cutting up paper to decorate the box for the butterfly. My grandpa knows the flowers butterflies like best. Oh, we're going to have butterflies at Oasis, by the way. That's one of the reasons I chose this book. Other than, I think Joey will like it by the very end. The ones that come and rest and drink the sweet, clear nectar. We glued the painted flowers inside the box so it was bright with color and made the sky above. The lid all blue with small white cotton clouds, and green with tops of trees that seemed to sway in soundless air. I made a curve of a rainbow, like a hug to keep her safe. While she was there, we set the jar aside and closed the painted lid. Through the screen window, I could see the garden house, the place of flowers and space and waiting stillness. Each day I put out leaves for food to watch my larva change. My grandpa knew when it was time, so gently pull away the paper top she hung from. I taped it to a wall inside her house and let her be. She would hang free, a chrysalis, and kept her hidden from the world. So she's in her second phase now. Inside the magic place she grew, transformed herself, came out, drooping limp and slack with crumpled wings. She was a butterfly, all spotted, orange, black, brown, as if someone had shaken paints and let the drops fall out. Our painted lady, Grandpa said, it's time. He meant that it was time for her to leave, for her new life. I swallowed tears from beginning. I had known today would come. Now it was there. My grandpa took my hand. Cry if you like, he said. You understand. There's Grandpa. He's also one of the heroes, like the butterfly. What do you think, Joey? So they're saying goodbye to the butterfly. We carried out the box and raised the lid. I watched her falter as she fled. The first warm touch of sun saw trees and breezes brush across her wings. She rose, then rested on a fig tree branch. I saw her fly. Goodbye. Many years have passed. I am as old as Grandpa was. That spring, when I was young, I lived in the house that once was his. The garden glows with cone flowers, purple blue, with marigolds, lantia, bright as flame, and thistles too. Now even spring the painted ladies come. Every spring they float and drift like blossoms. When I walk, they flutter by me to kiss me with painted wing. Sometimes they cling as though I'm a flower myself. What do you think, Joe? My neighbors cannot understand. Our flowers are the same as yours, they say. Each time they visit me, when planted thistles to invite the butterflies, they don't come. They fill your air like autumn leaves, although it isn't fall. It's such a mystery. I smile. It's not a mystery at all. I think my painted ladies talk among themselves of how their great-great-grandpa, too far back to say, was saving from being eaten by a jay. This young girl made a house for her, they whisper as they fly, painted garden in a box, so that she could see beauty as we hung in our half-sleep that we all had known. The butterflies, like the ones in our lab. This is the girl, but older now, we visit each spring to give her back the love she gave to us so long ago. It's not a mystery to me. I think I know. So Joey and I, even though Joey's turned his back on our little chat and our read, wish you a wonderful week, and we look forward to finding all about how it's been, that you're healthy and happy, and look forward to another visit with you in Joey's chair next week. So long.